Hi, I'm Todd Piggott, managing member of the ZINC Income Fund. You've heard me talk before about underwriting, loan-to-value, and foreclosure timelines, all key parts of what makes private lending secure. But today I want to talk to you about something else just as important, something that does not get enough attention: loan servicing. Because in this business, how a loan is serviced determines how protected your capital really is. Let's start with what loan servicing actually means. Loan servicing is everything that happens after the loan funds: collecting payments, managing escrows, tracking insurance, property taxes, following up on late payments, issuing payoff demands, and if necessary, handling defaults. In other words, it's the day-to-day management that keeps your investment performing and protected. Here's where ZINC is very different than a lot of funds out there. We do all of this in-house, all of it right here with our own software. We also have a remote capture that connects directly to the bank. We don't just outsource our servicing to a third party. Why? Because when you hand off servicing to another company or another entity, you lose complete control. You lose visibility. You add delays, confusion, and most importantly, you're definitely increasing risk. I tried it 2 times back in the 90s, outsourcing servicing, and it was terrible. We've built a full in-house servicing department right here at our headquarters in Fresno, California. Every borrower payment comes directly to us. Every late notice, every inspection, every communication, every insurance issue, all managed right here at our corporate office. That means we can see the problems early. We can act fast. Here's an example I have. A borrower misses a payment. At most funds, that might not get noticed for a week or 2, maybe even longer, because the servicing company is juggling hundreds of accounts for hundreds of lenders in another state, and they're using low-paid office administration help. At ZINC, we know within 24 hours. Our system flags it immediately. Our team calls the borrower right here, and we get to the root of the issue right here. Sometimes it's something simple: a refinance is in process, or they were on vacation, or there's a closing delay, and we can work through it relatively quickly. If it's a bigger issue, we move fast. We move very fast to protect our investors. High escalation matters come directly to me. We're also the lender. We're a direct lender. We're also the servicer. And in many cases, we're also the operator. We just don't wait for someone else's permission to act or some email to come through. And this is a huge, huge advantage of being in the ZINC Income Fund. When you control your servicing department, you control the outcomes. That means faster responses when a borrower falls behind, better communication with investors, cleaner reporting because we generate the data right here by ourselves in real time. Fewer mistakes. We're not relying on a third party to open the mail. Nothing gets lost between departments or outside vendors. Everything we do, from origination to payoff, is fully integrated and fully managed right here in Fresno, California, with about 32 employees. Another big benefit is the relationship aspect. Because our servicing team works directly with our borrowers, they're not just managing the payments, we're managing relationships. We know who's reliable. We know who needs reminders. We know who might be overextended. That gives us early insight and communication long before the issue becomes a full default. And if the loan does start showing signs of distress, our servicing team immediately loops in our asset management team, construction divisions, to assess the situation immediately. We're within a few hours of most of our loans. That's the difference between reacting and preventing. Here's the reality. Most private funds, by far, 80 to 90% outsource the servicing. It's cheaper, it's a lot cheaper, it's a lot easier. But at ZINC, I see it as part of my fiduciary duty. We're managing tens and hundreds of millions of dollars of investor capital. And these investors trusted me. They're invested right alongside me with my own money. These aren't just numbers on a spreadsheet. These are families, these are friends, these are retirees that trusted me, business owners in their late 60s, early 70s. They've entrusted me to protect what they've built. That's exactly why I built our servicing completely in-house, because no one cares about those loans more than I do. For our investors, this means integration, means our capital is monitored every single day. Our servicing manager is just 10 feet from our in-house CPA, forensic auditor, just down the corridor from my office. All done by our own people. You're not waiting on a third party in another state to send a report or hoping an email doesn't get lost. You have direct access to our team right here, and we have direct access with every borrower. That's how we maintain our track record of 0 investor principal losses. And that's one of the biggest reasons why the ZINC Income Fund continues to outperform all other funds. In private lending, returns are important, high returns, but protection is key. Protect that capital at any cost with white gloves. Protection starts with control and information and data. And that's what in-house servicing gives us: control, speed, and transparency, and peace of mind for every investor who's part of my ZINC family. I'm Todd Piggott. I'm the managing member of the ZINC Income Fund right here in Fresno, California. We're one of the oldest private money lenders here in California. Over $1 billion of origination and over 450 flips. Thanks for watching. As always, I appreciate your trust in me and our company. Have a great day.